Suita Caraman, așa se cheamă acest apartament adevărat pe care îl găsești la hotelul Viceroy. Haideți să vă arăt ce găsești în această suită. Un pat cel puțin dublu, ca să zic așa, pentru că are un aproximativ 2 metri și 20 pe 2 metri, iar dacă mergi în baie, ai o cadă uriașă, o chiuvetă dublă, un duș dublu și zonă de toaletă. Toate acestea sunt dublate de un living, iar livingul îți oferă acces la o chicinetă, o zonă de canapea, un televizor uriaș și priveliștea cea mai frumoasă. Haideți către mine ușor, o să-l chem pe colegul meu în așa fel încât să vedeți ce se vede de pe balcon. Da, avem un balcon dublu care duce către vârful Caraman, un vârf care iarna găzduiește tot ce înseamnă pârtie și activități de iarnă, iar pe timp de vară este locul de unde poți să iei un telescaun, poți să admiri priveliștea de la jacuzzi, de la piscina încălzită sau să te bucuri de verdele acesta minunat. Totul costă începând de la 250 de euro pe noapte pentru 2 persoane, atenție, cu mic dejun inclus, la hotelul Viceroy din Kopaonik, Serbia. Pentru GoNext, Adrian Boioglu. So these kind of events are a good way to increase the visibility of the area and the hotel itself. How did you come up with this idea, and what are you actually looking forward to see as a result of this kind of event?
All right. So just to explain a little bit about a Viceroy for you to understand actually what our main ideas are. So I don't want to sound like a phrase, but we think globally and act locally. So in terms of sustainability, our goal is actually to promote the small producers that are located around Kopaonik and to show to our guests and the rest of the world what this area actually has to offer. And one of these things are the wineries. Wine is through the history linked with this mountain. Our emperors used to have the mines here, the castles and their vineyards, so it's a really nice historical story about the entire area. And then there is a huge government move and a lot of investments going on, so that there are a lot of over 70 wineries in this area, and we wanted actually for the rest of the world to know about us. Extremely proud to be the pioneers in promoting the local business.
And what would you say the guests are interested when they come to these kind of events? What do they look for?
Especially for the guests that are coming from abroad, that are not originally Serbian, they want to know more about the area itself. They want to connect with the real people, so that's what we organize for today. So they can go around, talk to the real winery owners, understand the process, understand the struggle, and taste the wine that comes actually after really hard work.
What was your favorite wine today?
Well, there are 2 types of wine. They're locally grown in this area. One is Tamjanica, the other one is Prokupac, white and red. I absolutely adore both of them because you can taste the history in both of them.
Please tell us what makes your wine special when you have such a big selection like this one, and what should the guests here try it?
Yes. All winemakers here today we come from Župa wine region. It's near Kopaonik, and it's very specific region for winemaking and wine growing also. And they're actually that is the reason why we have specific wine, because we have very specific climate. Where we have Mediterranean air and mountain air mix in that area. That is micro location with a lot of sun. Župa generally has a lot of sun. We are in ex-Yugoslavia on the second place after the Dalmatia wine region by the sun hours per year. We have very, very specific region, and also we have two local varieties. One is white, we call it, actually it is Tamjanica. It's muscat wine and very specific, and also we are most famous in red, Prokupac, which is specific only for Župa wine region. Today it's growing in whole regions in Serbia, but 20 years ago there were only in Župa wine region. We saved actually that variety.
What would you say is the secret to a very good wine?
So there is no secret. You just need to put a lot of energy in vineyards and in the cellar to work on hygiene, and everything will be okay.
Tell us what makes your wine special. When you come to an event like this, there's a lot of wines from different regions of the country. So what makes yours special, and why do you think the guests here should try it?
At this event particularly, all these wineries are from one region here locally. It is the valley from the mountain Kopaonik. It is in the valley, in the hills. All vineyards are down there. What makes my winery different than others is that we base all our wine to two autochthone varieties, Prokupac and Tamjanica. We do support them with some world-recognized varieties such as Merlot, Cabernet, or something like that. But we do make traditional wines with a hint of modern technology. So that is something that differs us from others. And every wine has something special in it that is like a winemaker integrated himself or herself into the wine. So in our winery is the same thing.
Now, when it comes to wine, the older it is, the better it is. That's what they say. So, how old is yours? And can you tell us if it is possible, of course, the secret? What's the secret behind a good wine?
So, about a secret, the secret behind the good wine is made in vineyard. So if you have good grapes, you have a very high possibility that you're going to make a good wine. And all winemakers say so. The good wine is made in vineyard. For the old wines, the oldest wine we have is from 2018. It's a red wine. Our white wines are way younger, and the Tamjanica, for example, is the variety that you don't want it to get too old. I mean, it can get older, but we sell it very young and fresh. So literally the one that we have now here is from 2021, and 22, which is just the last year before. And when we sell one harvest, we sell the next one immediately. But the red wines, in our philosophy, they stay to be in the barrique, the oak barrels for 1 year, and then further they age in bottles. Some white varieties can age as well in barrels and in bottles. It all depends on winemaking style, but ours is this. We age red wines and we don't age white wines as much.